every single time I pick up a guitar, I do this with 2 chords. Or 1 chord. What I'm talking about is we're gonna go deeper. We're gonna see what's right there at our disposal, what we just played. Okay, so let's go to the point of view again. Right here, we have a G major bar chord. Okay, that was our first chord we played, and then we had an E minor bar chord. So going deeper would be this. Let's go back to the G, and we're gonna make music with this. That's the whole goal, we're making music, okay? Right here, we gotta know where our roots are. Sounds really simple, but just trust me, it's an all process of just adding up over time. So there's our G that's rooted out of our bar chord. Let's strip away that whole bar chord. There's our G, boom, roots. Okay, 3rd fret, low E, that's a G, boom. Got it. Let's go up to the E minor bar chord. If I strip away that whole thing and just do the root on the 7th fret on the A, that's an E, okay? Very simple. I know this sounds so basic, but trust me, it's just building that foundation. Okay, so let's go back to this G major bar chord. Let's go to the second part of this. Okay, let's go a tiny bit deeper. What else do we have right here at our disposal from this G major bar chord? What can we do to make music just right here? Well, I know right here, and I'm gonna slide to my second finger, fingers 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? I'm gonna play with my second finger, there's that root. Remember the bar chord, the root right there. I'm gonna play a G major scale, and the pattern's this. I'm gonna talk about the fingers. 2, 4 on the E string, 2, 4. The A string is 1, 2, 4. So if you don't know this, burn this in your brain today. You're gonna use it forever. On the D string, it's 1, 3, 4. So this is a G major scale. Da, 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 da. And I did a little piece of that right out of that intro I did, okay? So 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4. Now what can we do right here with just the bar chord and the major scale? What can we do this musical? Well, why not do something like this? Okay, so you can clearly see it doesn't have to be something complex, but the simple ideas are what you build off of. Okay, now let's go up to the E minor chord. Now we're gonna do the same thing. What do we have available scale-wise? Because we did a G major scale here. What do we have available to us here? We have an E minor pentatonic, just starting from that same root. But here's the pattern, 1, 4, starting on the A string, obviously, because look, 1, 4, next string D, 1, 3, the next string G, 1, 3. I'm talking about the fingers 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now when I go to the B string, I go 2, 4, and when I go to the high E, 1, 4. So this is a pattern you're just gonna wanna know. 5 pentatonic positions, here's one of them. Again, now we're building up, we're building progress, little tiny baby steps. Now what can we do with the E minor bar chord and then root into a little lick in the E minor pentatonic? Shank, that happens. Okay, watch. Simple things like okay, so you see what we're doing here? We're just taking little tiny things that are right there because we went a little bit deeper with our 2 chords, and now we actually got better as a musician, as a guitar player. Okay, let's do one more element, and then we're gonna put the whole thing together. Here we go. So now I think, okay, I got my scale. Here's my foundation, my bar chord. I know there's my root. Now what I want to do is inside of this bar chord, and I talk about this all the time on this channel, lives this beautiful thing called a triad. It's just a 3-note version. Instead of 6 of these G's, B's, and D's, we're just going to take it right here on the D, G, and B strings. We're going to play the note G, B, D. Okay? That's a G major triad. So watch, if I go from the bar chord, I can go to the triad, and then I also have the scale. Now watch how musical we can get with just those 3 elements because we went a little bit deeper. Bar chord, triad, bar chord, triad, riff in the scale. Bar chord, triad, bar chord, triad, riff in the scale. Doesn't have to be something super crazy and complex. Usually the simplest ideas are the most usable and they sound the best. Okay. So let's go to finish it off. Let's go back up here. You know the E minor bar chord. We know here's our root. We know we have an E minor pentatonic. Well, guess what lives inside of this bar chord? A beautiful triad, same thing. The notes E, G, and B are a triad for E minor. Now right here you have E, G, B, look. So we could do something like this. bar chord to this triad. Now I'm gonna hit this on the upstroke because it's on the G, B, and high E string. So watch this. Bar chord, triad, bar chord, triad. And building off of that same idea, let's do the bar chord to the triad and a little lick out of the pentatonic. So here we go. Bar chord, triad, lick. Okay, so you see how cool that is? And trust me, this makes playing so much fun. I want you to try this. Every time you pick up your instrument, go a little bit deeper. Even if it's just, where's my root? Let me know where my root is. I can always pivot off that root. So let's put this whole thing together and I'm gonna get you out of here really quick, and I want you to try this. Hit me back in the comments, hit the like button, hit subscribe if you're new. Happy New Year, or whatever day it is. Okay, so here we go. Let's put the whole thing together. We've got our bar chord, we've got our scale, we've got our triad inside of the bar chord. There's your G package. Then E minor, bar chord, we've got our triad, and we've got our scale. Now, if you mess up here, it's okay. This is what practice is. So let's get a little groove going. No metronome. Rhythm is king. Here we go. You can riff as long as you want in each part. Triad riff. Look, arpeggiating the triads. This is the G triad. See this? This is how you gotta think. To the E minor. Okay, see, you totally got this. Doesn't even take long. This video was under 7 minutes. Well, now that I'm gonna flap my mouth, it's not. But I want you to do this. This is how I want you to build in 2026. I want you to think deeper, even if it's something as simple as, where's my root? Don't just play 2 chords and then stop. If you do it, play the chords for 2 minutes, and then I want you to take a minute just to learn, where's the root? What do I have right there around that scale? Okay, drop jellyfish or your favorite sea creature in the comments. Let's keep this thing rolling. You guys are amazing. Love having all of you here. If you're new, would love to keep you. If you're just passing through like a jellyfish drifting through, it's okay. Drop jellyfish or your favorite sea creature in the comments. Don't stop, because only you can stop you. I will see you in the next video. Peace.